Welcome to Literature Hub. Today's topic is University Wits, famously known as the preceders of Shakespeare, 15th century writers. Now, the history of University Wits. What is the significance? What is the role? And why are they called as preceders of Shakespeare? So, there was a group of 7 famous students, that is the scholars of Oxford and Cambridge University, who became the famous 7 playwright during the 15th century. They are also known as the University Wits. These 7 were the great scholars who lived before Shakespeare was born. So they were the preceders. They laid a ground to work on for Shakespeare. And they are also called as the preceders of Shakespeare because they were before Shakespeare. They are the pre-Shakespearean dramatists. And their names must have been a main question or matter of concern for you. So let's get into their names. The first and the leader of this group was Christopher Marlowe, who is a great dramatist who evolved the form of tragedy and who is the great user of blank verse. There are 4 immortal tragedies written by Christopher Marlowe, which are Tamburlaine the Great, The Jew of Malta, Edward II, and Dr. Faustus. In my previous video, I have discussed about Christopher Marlowe's 4 plays. You can watch that video also. He is the leader of this University Wits group. And there were other 6 writers or the dramatists. They were also the actors, the directors, and every person concerned with the theatre of that time. Then comes the second dramatist, John Lilly, who was a great dramatist of 15th century before Shakespeare. He is said to have revolved or developed the form of euphemism. He used to write in a sad tone. Then the third one is George Pilley. He was also a great dramatist who also used to write on the historical context of England. Then comes the 4th dramatist, who is Robert Greene. Robert Greene plays the chief part in the early development of the romantic comedy, and he gives us some excellent scenes of English country life in his plays Friar Bacon and Friar Bungay. These are the 2 main romantic plays which are written on the country life of England. Then we have the last 2, Thomas Nash and Thomas Keed. Thomas Keed was very famous for his Spanish tragedies. He used to write Spanish tragedies which were very famous during those times. And if you wonder how I will remember the 7 names, I have a good trick for you. I hope that will help you. You can remember the names by Lilly, Pilley, Greene and Thomas Nash and Keed. Lilly, Pilley, Greene. These are the 3 names. First you have to remember them. Lilly, Pilley, Greene, and the last name is Thomas Nash and Thomas Keed. So they are identical names, so you can remember it quite easily. That's all we have for University Wits. It's not a big deal to remember the 7 names. And also you have to remember Christopher Marlowe, which is not in this trick, but he is the leader, so it is but obvious that you will remember it. Now I'll take your leave. Thank you.